But first this evening, more of our tribute to Pat Callaghan, who is retiring on Friday after 43 years here at CENTER Maine. For more than 30 of those years, Pat anchored the 6 o'clock news with Cindy Williams. They also did the 11 o'clock news together for many years. But after Cindy moved to a day shift, Pat anchored the 11 o'clock news at various times with Kathleen Shannon, Shannon Moss, and Caroline Cornish. I sat down with the three of them, and they had no trouble coming up with stories that reveal what Pat is like on and off the air.
What I'm about to say is the God's honest truth.
Okay, I'm ready.
Catholic girl here. So I was a Cub reporter. This is my first tour of duty with CENTER. You know, I was pretty green. So I'm up at the State House, and I'm doing a live shot, and this bell starts to clang behind me. I'm in the Hall of Flags, you know. This bell starts to clang behind me just as I'm wrapping up, and I'm like, oh my God, we're being evacuated. There must be like a bomb scare, or, you know, I'm thinking, so Pat, I tossed back to Pat, and I'm thinking we're gonna run out of the building, the photographer and I, and Pat, and he asked me a question, and I said something like, Pat, you can hear the bell behind us, the fire alarm. We need to evacuate. And Pat, you know, in his diplomatic Pat way, is like, well, okay, we should probably check on that, but I think it might be the bell calling the legislators back to a vote. And what do I say?
No.
Oh, no. It's definitely the fire alarm. And the photographer, and then I see the photographer like, lean around, and he's like, and then I'm like, oh, okay. So, and when I got back to the newsroom, I mean, people were like wetting their pants. That's all that comes to mind. They were like, are you kidding me? But he was very diplomatic.
He wasn't going to throw you under the bus? No.
No.
Oh, I mean, when he got back to the newsroom, yes.
Oh,
but not on
God,
air.
yeah.
Not on air.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. The family.
You know what I think of the funniest thing for me, and I don't know if you remember this, was the blooper tape. We got a serious blooper tape, right?
Oh, yeah.
And the baby, do you remember the like robotic baby? Pat? Yes! And it was so Pat again, so serious, talking about this like baby that was like robotic. And then the video pops up and the baby's like,
this might keep you from sleeping tonight. Some special effects wizards in England have created a mechanical baby to work in commercials where an actual infant might not be as cooperative. He's a director's dream, an infant who sits up, smiles, cries on cue, and never a tantrum. He's so lifelike, it's hard to tell. His skin is made of silicone, his skeleton mechanical, his inside. Youch, that thing is horrible.
and Pat is losing it, which he doesn't do, which he never does. Yes. And Bruce is like not helping, and Joe Kubo's not helping, and like Pat's trying to like get himself back together, and then finally it comes back to him on camera, and he's like this, but he's beet red, but he's totally serious. Oh my gosh, best blooper ever.
Final thoughts? What do you think you're most going to remember 10 years from now, 20 years from now? What do you think you're most going to remember about your experience of working and anchoring with Pat?
How kind he is.
Oh, you took my word.
Sorry. But no, he is so kind and he is so genuine. He's been there forever. And then he continued after we all left. And yet when you're sitting with him, he makes you feel like you belong there. He made you feel like he wasn't, you know, we're all thinking, oh my gosh, it's Pat, but he wasn't doing that to us. We were doing that to ourselves. He did everything he could to make the viewer, his co-anchor, the reporters feel comfortable and in the best position to do their job. And that's what I will definitely take away with me from working with Pat. I remember he was nothing but supportive, no matter how sleep deprived, no matter how nervous, no matter how anything I was. He filled me with confidence that I could do it. So.
I was thinking his giggle, like when you get him giggling, and those Converse.
Oh, the Converse, yes! And the jeans.
And the jeans. And
yes.
Just like, okay, there goes my friend, right? We just, whatever newscast we just finished, like walking out with me, usually with a little giggle and the Converse. That's what what I think of.
He's just a great guy. He would be the first one to come up to you and say, how are things? How are you doing? How's Andy? How are the kids? And he means it. Right? It's right. He absolutely, it's genuine. And his sense of humor is second to none. He's a hell of a guy. He'll be missed. I mean, as far as the viewers. We'll still get to talk. I know. Sorry, viewers. I don't know about you, but Shannon. No, I mean, well, for the viewers, I don't know what to tell you. We still get to hang out. He's still on the Christmas card list. You know what I'm saying?
Still on the Christmas card list, so he's got that going for him. If you missed the first part of our conversation with Kathy, Caroline, and Shannon, which aired last night, you might want to check it out. It's highly entertaining. You'll find it in the 207 section of our new CENTER Maine app or website. And tomorrow on 207, we will sit down for a conversation with Pat himself. He and I had a lot to talk about because we go back a ways together here at New CENTER Maine. 40 years, in fact. I'll ask him about his early years, if he ever thought he'd end up staying here for 4 decades, and why he never pursued the job that would have been perfect for him, that of rock and roll disc jockey. That's tomorrow and Thursday here on 207.